Hello everyone. In this video, I'm going to show you how to get your Google Maps page set up so that you're ready to do the exploration activity for this week. I've already got my browser open and I'm on Google, but I want to type in maps.google.com so that I can get to where I need to be. Maps.google.com. I'm going to keep it there for just a minute for anyone who needs to see what I typed in. The result showed up right underneath, so I'm just going to press enter, or I can click the result that showed up. Either way, that's going to get me to where I want to be. Alright, so I need to change the view to satellite view so that we can look at the labels and also make our map be 2D and 3D. We'll have the ability to switch back and forth between those when we're looking to answer the exploration questions. So I'm going to open this page a little bit more so you can see. Okay, so I want to click where it says satellite. I want to change that view. So go ahead and do that. All right, and now I'm ready to do my explorations. So while I'm doing the exploration of a place, I will walk you through how to zoom in and out, and also how to change the view from 2D to 3D to full 3D. So let's pretend that one of the questions I'm asking you about is Niagara Falls State Park. So I'm going to type that in to the search bar right here where I'm circling, so that I can explore that area. So Niagara Falls State Park. And it may pop up as I'm typing in, so if you see it pop up, you can just click on the result. So I see it right here, Niagara Falls State Park. I'm going to click it. And using satellite view, it's going to put me in this position. So it kind of looks 2D right now. Everything is flat like on a map. Now I want to show you how to zoom in and zoom out before I show you how to change it from 2D to 3D. So let me push this out of the way. I'm clicking on this arrow right here that says collapse side panel. So if your side panel shows up and it's in the way, you can collapse it. And I will show you how to open it back up when it's time to look for something like an address. So let me collapse it for just right now. Now I'm going to zoom out so that I can see more of what's around Niagara Falls State Park. Okay, so in order to zoom out, you actually have a couple of options. You can use the plus and minus sign that I'm pointing to right here. If you hover over it long enough, you will see the word zoom. So I want to zoom out. That means I'm going to click the minus sign. Okay. And you see what happens. There are more things in your view as you zoom out, but everything also looks smaller. If I want to zoom back in again, I'm just going to click the plus sign. So let me do that. Okay, so notice that you don't see as many things in the full view, but everything that you do see is starting to get magnified or look larger. So that's one way to zoom in and out. You can also use your mouse pad like you would a touch screen. So you can take two of your fingers and spread them apart to zoom out, and then close them in together to zoom back in. So I'm going to try that too. So I'm taking two fingers. I'm going to spread them apart. That's going to zoom me in. And then I'm going to close my fingers together to zoom back out and have a larger view. Okay, so that's zooming in, zooming out. Now let me show you how to change from 2D to 3D and then to 3D full view. So if you look where I'm circling right here, this is the icon that's going to let you get to full 3D. But let's just do regular 3D first and watch what happens when I click on this icon that says 3D. Okay, so now the objects have 3 dimensions. You can actually see that they're standing up like they actually do in real life. Nothing on this map is actually flat in real life, so this is giving a more realistic view of how these objects look. Okay, now if I want to do full 3D, I have to follow the directions that show up when I hover over the 2D icon. So it says you have to press the Control key and drag the mouse to get the full 3D view. So you're going to look for the Control key or the Command key if you have a Mac. So I'm going to press my Control Command key, and I'm also going to drag my mouse. So let's see what happens when we do this. I'm holding down the Command key with one finger, and I'm going to drag the mouse up and down. Okay, so you see what happens? Now you have a full 3D view of this area that includes Niagara Falls State Park. So now I want to show you how to find objects that are close to the location that we flew to, and I also want to show you how to find the address. Once we've done those things, you'll be set and ready to go with your own exploration. All right, so let's say I do want to find the address for Niagara Falls State Park. I'm going to go back to this arrow. Notice when I'm hovering over it, it now says expand side panel. So I'm going to click on that because that's what I want to do now. And in order to find the address for Niagara Falls State Park, all I have to do is scroll down a little bit and look for the icon that I'm circling. So this icon right here, I can actually click on it and it'll let me copy and paste the address. So if there's a question that's asking you for the address of a place, all you have to do is click this icon right here and it's automatically copied to your clipboard, and then you can go back to the discussion post and paste that in. If you don't want to copy paste, that's fine. You can just type what you see right here. This is the full address for that park. Okay. Now I wanted to show you a few more things and then we'll wrap up this video. So if I wanted to find something that was close to Niagara Falls State Park, let's say one of the questions was to find, I don't know, 2 of the islands that are near the park. I'm going to go in and actually change it back to 2D view because it might be easier for me to find them using 2D view. So I'm going to click where it says 2D. So that's going to give me a flat bird's eye view of the area where Niagara Falls State Park is. So I'm looking for 2 of the islands that are nearby. Now that I'm back in the 2D view, it's easier to see that. So here's Green Island, here's Bird Island, Robinson Island, like my last name, and also Luna Island. So if someone asks me to tell them 2 of the islands that are near Niagara Falls State Park, I could say any of the 2 islands that I just mentioned. I'm circling all of them right now. Okay. Now, if somebody asks you to find something using the compass rose directions, north, south, east, and west, what you have to remember is that north is usually up or forward, south is usually down or back, east is usually to your right, and west is usually to your left. So something that's located north of that park is this Quality Hotel and Suites at the Falls. Something located south would be this Goat Island Road. I see to the east is the Wingate by Wyndham Niagara Falls Hotel. And then to the west is actually the United States-Canada border. Okay, so this video covers everything and more that you will need to do your exploration using Google Maps. Good luck finding the answers to those questions and have fun doing it. I'll talk to you later.